I got one on me. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on, get him. Why y'all ain't in here? You killed him. Yeah. Oh my God, I had 3 of them down.
Presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between
this nigga ain't got no goddamn
and the Atlanta Falcons.
Ain't got no what?
Man, this thing ain't got no goddams.
Get some water.
You said this nigga was trash. I didn't believe this shit. This nigga ain't got no goddams, bro.
Y'all ready for me?
Boy, about to be Chan. I can't play with this shit.
And this one is underway here on EA Sports.
Man.
Here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Who's good?
Put some place on, bow tie.
I'm fucking working.
Hey, it's good. I don't know what the fuck to say. That's a fucking cloud right there. You know somebody over there.
Looking to throw it on their first play.
Oh shit!
Caught by his tight end,
this nigga trying to run a circle. This nigga don't know what to do. Over there by where that 4-wheeler is, he behind that 4-wheeler like. He behind the 4-wheeler, bro. Straight ahead, swag. To your left, right there. Yeah, straight over there.
He's certainly been the guy to deliver it as this season has gone on. He's been
over there.
Consistent
and
sometimes spectacular.
Woo! I got hit from 2 different ways.
Right there. Get you one. Get you one. Get you one, nigga.
It's no secret they're playing a team that's down.
Oh, well, he ain't gonna get him one.
You definitely ain't.
Boy, we would have had us some goddamn help. We could have won that motherfucking game.
Any chance of them
That
building any
nigga with all
confidence?
goddamn passion, they get no damn kills, man.
You can't expect this team to take chances.
That's what we call booty cookies.
Oh my God.
To try and break their losing streak.
Oh, here we go. I mean, we had about 12 kills amongst us, and you had 0 of them.
Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season.
I ain't never had that happen to me.
First here this afternoon. Extra point up and
I ain't never had this shit happen to me.
I had 5.
I had 3.
Now after the touchdown,
I ain't never had this shit happen. I don't know what that be like. Why not Rambo, bro? Why the fuck not Rambo, bro? Why Roxy?
You definitely Leroy Jenkins, that bitch, though, bro.
Man, ran up in that motherfucker. Hey, he ran up in there like a gangster.
This nigga walked in, Leroy.
Hey, good night, fellas. Good night. Hey, all night flight tomorrow for me. But fuck the rest. Fuck the night, man. Y'all had the rest of this night. I gotta go to sleep.
In case you gotta answer this.
I fuck y'all.
They'll get this out to Kamara. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Lance to throw it. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing his Lance on third down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Jones. Throw out wide to Walker. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing Jones. And Walker has it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. Off the play fake. Jones. And this one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Straight ahead, Walker. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. They go play action here on first down toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Foster Moreau, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, How much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just take extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely, Lopez. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. After one, a 14-3 ball game. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, right at the 40. On the ground, this is Kamara. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Falcons at 11-4 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Not an easy spot here. He'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Open man is Mechie, and he's got him. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. Working from the gun, Lance. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Throwing out left and finding Likely.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Lance now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Alvin Kamara from 3 yards out. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 1st down, Jones. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The heavy setup. There are 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones repeated the last play, finding Walker. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. Back to throw again. Right back to Pitts again. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Cardinals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how anytime you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Now, let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
In his own end zone, it's Lance. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juste. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. That ball caught by Campbell. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. Throwing now is Lance. Man open, here is Jones. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. Slot man moves right. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Delano Hill. And the Cards are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. On 2nd and very short, Jones. Catch made, it's Moreau. They find some open field here. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Jones. This one brought in by Sternberger. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That's a nice play.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Looking to throw. Jones.
He completes this to Walker.
A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line. Off-play action. Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28. They'll look to throw again. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Jones. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by who else? The former Cardinal, Patrick Peterson. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So good job with that ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And some room to work. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Lance. They'll get this out to Kamara. Touchdown, Falcons! Kamara with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front. Extra point by York is up and good. That will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting in the second half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Fielded at the 33. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
2nd down at 5. To throw, it's Lance. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Lance now on first down. Back to Kamara for another catch. And some room to run now. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Play action. Now it's Lance. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Coming left is Camara. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Camara will score. Touchdown and one. Well, that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing Jones. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Caden Stearns. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Boy, they return on the exited the Lakers with a nice lead. And now all of this, what's happening?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong.
Touchdown, Falcons! A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Y'all boys still in here?
Is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they...
Boy, that nigga was whooping my ass with that basic shit.
Touchback.
Had to go on here and lock in for a hot second.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Tariq Woolen in on the stop.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
I wasn't even like getting my ass beat. It just was like everything he was doing was working. I was
brought down about the 28.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here's Jones on third down. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
Baby.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Forced out to his left. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Lance now on first down.
Guy.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown with his third touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year.
Then I threw a pick from the 1 yard line.
And they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point by York is
I made O.J. Brown go on the out route. Nigga Trey Lance threw it on the inside.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Well, I can't afford to lose right now. This shit too tight. Lock in.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Jalen Davis. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
You got them boys on your day.
Just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and saying, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Well, York on now for the extra point. This one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
What you gonna say? You see when I took my foot out the gas, nah, nigga. I didn't take my foot out the gas.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on the side. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on momentarily.
And my goodness, another interception. It's Bubba Bolden who picks it, and the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Why you didn't jump, nigga?
The interception, his third. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones hit as he throws there, incomplete.
we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught by Brown. Down inside the 10. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
500.
Big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Lance looking to throw it. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Put the power in,
and that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days. That incompletion brings us one spot closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
He's got the tight end, Sternberger. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones, a quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Back to throw again. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Jones throwing on 4th down, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Across the formation, he hits Austin.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
On 1st down, Lance.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another
Hit the
touchdown.
back flip on his ass.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today.
And now here is another interception.
And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
Yet another mistake after the interception there, guys. You look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
And Lance's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
On play action, Lance.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Janet Armour-Davis. And the Falcons come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. A dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over.
We were stressing in the beginning, but it didn't look like it at the end. Shit. I got 69 touchdowns and number 5 in the league. Are you serious, bro? Got all these passing yards. Fifteen, 14, 8, 7, 5, 5, 4. Mm.